It's your boy JD No Chill right now. It's a No Chill session. I got my guy Devin Clark in the mother loving building. What's happening, bro?
What's up, man?
What's going on?
Happy to be here.
I hope you is, man. I met this guy before the pandemic. This dude, hands down, is one of the funniest people I met.
Wow, thank you.
That's
High
why.
praise.
That's why that's why I was looking like, yo. When I was telling you, like, I gotta put this man on the show. I didn't even have no more room for the black people on my show because I already put them in. It was gonna be like Caucasian, and even though I know they done it already, and Latino shows, I know they done it already. Asian show, I know they done it already, but I was trying to give variety. Mm-hmm. But the bros, they were going first on the bus, all right. Mm-hmm. But I was gonna fit my guy Devin Clark somewhere, and I'm like you just tell people you white, but you got a dark complexion or something. We was gonna make something up or something. Mm-hmm. But we just went along with it. But again, my guy, I follow him online. Make sure y'all go follow his Instagram. I'm gonna put it in this link at the bottom. Dude is freaking hilarious. His voiceovers is even more hilarious, bro. Where do you think of this stuff at, bro?
Well, I watch a lot of TV first of all. So
okay.
I like doing like recaps, breakdowns of scenes on TV shows.
Mm-hmm.
I like doing the old stuff, retro, 80s and 90s.
Yeah, I feel that.
I'm a bit of a Trekkie too. Are you a Trekkie? You mess with Star Trek?
I mess with both of them, so I feel like a traitor.
Wait, you mean Star Wars and Star Trek?
Yeah.
It's fine if you do both.
Okay, now I realize you actually do both too, so yeah.
Yeah.
But you're a Trekkie. Well,
I mean, like, I'm only with the Next Generation and the original.
Okay.
They got like 5 spinoff shows.
Yeah, I ain't doing all that, but
got a lot.
Yeah,
So
just watch the movie. You might enjoy the movies more. I like the Chris Pine movies.
I do like the movies. The movies are cool. But yeah, like the Bionic Woman, those old shows. And
I've never
18.
seen that until you put it out there. I'm be honest. I'm looking like, what is this? And then I hear his voice. He has that like a radio voice, the Bionic Woman. How you do it again? No, I know you gotta have a video in front of you. But it was like the Bionic Woman normally doesn't do this, but tonight she's whooping some ass. It's like
whenever you hear somebody, when they do like recaps, they go previously on whatever it is on Good Times. I should do like previously on what's happening now. It's hard to do comedies though, like making a comedy out of a comedy. You know what I mean?
Well, you make that shit funny.
It's hard. Like I was thinking about doing maybe Good Times or something, but it's weird to do a funny recap on a comedy show.
No. All right, so let's say like this. Like previously on Good Times, JJ lost his job, and he thinking his mom gonna pay for him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that's all the shit that already happened on the show. That's real shit on the show.
Well, since it's real black moments, it's kind of like, I think that's what make it funny. It's like legit black moments already happening, so I can't really redo something that niggas had already wrote into the script.
Yeah.
He just said we'd ought to put that. Tell us a little bit about yourself, man.
Okay, so I'm from California.
You're California native.
Bay Area. That's where I grew up.
Okay.
I'm born in Oakland, grew up in Fairfield, Solano County, 707
okay.
where you at. Then I moved to LA back in 2008. Then I moved to Dallas. It was about 2016.
Uh-huh.
I did comedy out there for a while. Really liked the comedy scene out in DFW. And then I came back to LA just in time for the shutdown. Yep, so I made it.
I feel sorry for you because you left LA for cheaper rent, I'm pretty sure, for way more square footage. Uh-huh. And then you came back to the bullshit to try to I'm gonna do comedy. So you ain't been doing comedy that long either.
No, I've been at it for 8 years, almost 9.
But was you more serious about it the last couple of years, or was you serious about it when you was in Texas?
Texas. When I got serious about it. Was in Texas.
Did you make a name in Texas?
Well, I was a regular host at Hyenas. That's like what do you call it? There's a bunch of nightclubs and night comedy clubs, what they call it. They got Dallas and Fort Worth. They used to have playing on that shut down, and they got 2 improvs. But I was more cool with Hyenas.
That's what's up, my guy. So what made you fall in love with comedy, though, man?
I just like making people laugh.
But you realize how funny he was?
Well, I don't.
Not everybody can get up there and just make random people laugh, especially white people. This guy, he make white people laugh. So he white famous low key. He ain't know it yet.
White audiences are easier than black crowds. So
that is true. But you seem like you're able to morph. Your comedy is able to morph no matter the crowd. Okay. Because I do know some of my jokes, even though funny is funny, and that's something that one of the OGs had told me before. Mm-hmm. But there's some jokes that just hit with urban crowds. Yeah. There's some jokes that hits with more Caucasian crowds, less seasoning. Yes. And you seem to have those particular jokes where it's like, whether you white or black, and that's what I liked about his jokes, like, and they authentic too. And like just the one joke when I first met him, that's why I knew this dude was funny. He said we didn't know people was eating bats until the corona came out. I was dying. I was like, what? Hold on, bro. You're not just. And then like how he said stuff is so nonchalant. Like you said like maybe like a Seinfeld. It's like yeah. You know, I was like, bro, you can't just slide past that. Yeah, no, we didn't know people was eating bats at first, but now we do know what the fuck going on right now.
They're still eating bats.
I mean,
That's
no.
the crazy part. They don't give a fuck what just happened.
No, they don't. We still gotta eat. They eating turtles too. I'm let you know. I saw a video of somebody eating a turtle. That threw me off. They eat anything over there.
Think
but
about
again,
that though, because like wine is better when it's really old, right?
Right.
Turtles can live super long. They probably delicious. Think about that. 800-year-old turtle is probably delicious. That meat just been soaking in turtle juices for 800 years.
Yeah, I see what I'm talking about right now. Like, the comedy is so raw and authentic. You know what I'm saying? Even when you said, I ain't, the Glow House. I ain't never been to a whole house that glows. It's raw. This is like, so I would just want to ask you. So, like, did you start being funny? Because you, at some point in time in your life, it's like somebody in your family, or maybe you roasting somebody. Somebody knew you was funny. Family members, friends, anybody who said, "Hey man, you should tell jokes."
Yeah, my cousins used to tell me that, but I never thought could be possible until I went to Texas and started working at the clubs.
Okay.
Because it seemed like in LA, when you start here, it seems like I need to be on TV to make it. Like, and it's hard.
I feel that.
To get paid at the clubs.
Either you gotta sell some ass, and
we're
not trying to sell no ass yet. I don't think I'm at that level. You at that level in your career to sell ass?
No.
He said you ain't giving up no ass yet.
When you leave LA, it becomes different. You see it differently. Like, oh, okay, there's another side to the game where I can actually get in and be a professional. But eventually you need to come back to LA or New York when you want to step it up and try and get on TV, not as an actor, but just like on one of those things.
Yeah, like, and then being you'd be most likely be the comic relief. But LA and New York is one of those scenes. But if you was like in your hometown, you probably can make a living off doing comedy in your hometown, dead ass. You know what I mean? But definitely, that's what's up.
When's Ha coming back, man?
Man, again, I don't speak for the owner. Last time I talked, he opened outside, but he ain't really doing shows like that. And then the show he is doing, he's streaming for somewhere, but the audience ain't in front of you. I'm like how the other comedians said, I'm not doing no Zoom shows or no.
Yeah. What about the drive-in shows?
That's coming. Just wait on it.
Oh, okay.
Just wait on it. I'm planning something. My guy right here, who we got this set up here. We when it works. You know what I'm saying? It would have been done sooner. But my comrades, it's like this. I love them. Don't y'all see this? I love y'all.
Yeah.
But I'm a little more like do or die. I promise you, it's more do or die for me. So I gotta get. I don't care if it costs $1 million. If I can come up with the money or find a way to get it cracking, we gonna get it cracking. Please believe it's coming.
Cool.
It's coming. You won't be on that show?
Please.
He said, "I got you on that show." I'm gonna say, are you single out here, man?
Yes.
All right. So why you ain't selling ass then right now to get back in the game?
Well, what the hell selling ass got to do with being single?
I'm just playing, man. So do you like being in the streets though? That's real. If you single, you in the streets. I'm sorry. That's my terminology. If you single, you with the streets. When I was single, I was in the streets. I low key, I was happy being in the streets, but my girl did show me a different side of being in a relationship. It does have its upside, but goddamn, do it got a downside.
Yeah,
I be looking like single life is less stressful some days.
Well, I wasn't really very good at relationships. So single life, it doesn't mean like I'm out there trying to get ladies all the time. At all, really. These days, I'm trying to stay focused on comedy and trying to make some shit happen because I'm in my fourth quarter of life. You know what I mean? 41.
You ain't 41.
I'm 41.
This nigga's in the Lazarus pit. This nigga look younger than me. I've been looking like this since I was 16. I cannot reiterate this enough. People thought I was a senior. Say, you 41, big dog?
41. About to be 42 in April, man. And so I got to get serious. I don't have time. I'm going to be dead in 10 years, probably.
Just, dog.
I got to get it together.
You not 41, though, fam.
I am 41.
Wow.
Yeah. I don't really think I look that young. But
you don't think you look that young?
I really don't. I think it's just black people in general, we tend to look younger than we are.
I guess so.
Like
Blade, that nigga does. Yeah, he don't age.
He's a vampire.
Yeah, you right. When you gonna do the videos on Blade?
It's a movie. I can't do Blade. I can't do movies.
Really?
It's like previously on. Don't work. It's not an episode.
I got you. Damn.
I thought about it.
Well,
So
if
it won't
if
work.
the new blade come out previously on the retired blade, on the retired
Snipes
blade.
He'll always be the real blade. I like
Honestly,
Muhammad
yeah.
Ali,
Yeah.
but Snipes, man.
But I honestly think Muhammad Ali, no offense to him, no offense to anybody that's over 40, he's too old to play blade because we're going to need a blade that's going to last the next 10 years. What we did with RDJ, I think is rare. You know what I'm saying? Because RDJ was old when he came out there, but RDJ career needed revival. He just came off a crack epidemic. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
That's
and
a
again,
dope move though, from crack to Iron Man.
bruh, yo, and respect. And again, I'm cracking jokes, RDJ. I'm a comedian, but I admire the what do you call that when people come out like they
Return? What's that like? Return? What's a comeback?
It's a comeback, but it's a bigger word I can't think of right now. But the comeback that you did, man, you went from crack and trouble to being the face of Marvel.
Yeah.
Like you replaced Spider-Man low key.
Yeah.
Just keep it G. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got action figures, you in cartoons. Yo, you did your thing, RDJ, man. All mad respect.
Yeah.
Also, what are and again we're gonna go to a more serious tip, man. What are some of your day-to-day struggles that you deal with, man?
Oh, day-to-day struggles. It mostly involves money.
I
spend a
feel
lot
that.
of money on food. I'm trying to change my diet
You
up.
eating, bro? I can't. Where is it at?
Man, you know about Benny Hibachi in downtown?
No, it sounds expensive.
It is, man. Everything is at least $25 a plate.
But you
but
buying?
it's delicious.
Oh, this guy right
They got it
here.
with the steak and fried rice. They got filet mignon, lobster, shrimp. Everything's at least 25.
It sounds expensive.
Addicted to it, man.
Anything with Benihana's or anything in it, you paying for shit. You could have made that. You could have got this shit for Pia Change a little bit cheaper. I'm not gonna lie.
Try it. Don't try it. Don't knock it till you try it. I'm telling you, it's delicious. But I tried to just eat almonds for a day. See if I'll just eat almonds. Eat the whole bag in one day. It was delicious almonds.
But
You know, I'm trying to I spend too much money on food. Basically, I need more money to be able. I need money to be able to travel to these gigs. You know what I mean?
Nah, I feel that.
So I gotta cut back on.
damn, you might have to get on the ramen noodle diet, man.
I used to be on that for a while.
But you don't want to do that again. I understand that.
addicted to Benny Hibachi.
He said they need to go ahead and just get you some advertisement here. So make sure if y'all do see this, because this shit, if it does it right, this should go viral. Make sure y'all give my guy a lifetime supply
Yeah.
for shouting it out. He's spending his life savings and his rent money on food, y'all. He instead of rent, he probably said, you know what, rent hibachis. Let's go ahead and get this hibachi tonight.
This studio is the size of my studio apartment, and I pay $1,100 a month.
Gee, do you at least got a bathroom in there?
Yeah, I do have a restroom. So it cuts out a little bit. Probably got a shower and the toilet. No kitchen, bro.
No kitchen.
No kitchen. $1,100 a month.
I see why he over here buying Benny Hibachis. If you ain't got no kitchen and if you already don't like cooking or don't feel like cooking, guess what? I'm ordering out.
Yeah.
Me and
Is
my-
it a surprise I'm single? I don't got no kitchen, man. It's not really by choice.
Oh my God! All right, this makes sense now. He said, "This is why I'm single. I ain't got no kitchen. Girl, come over, no kitchen. Nigga, what's going on over here? bitch is LA. I'm struggling now.
Got a bed and condoms. Let's do it.
Let's get it. What you over here for? You ain't over for no food. And if you trying to eat something, this dick is always on the menu. God damn it. What is one of your most hilarious stories, man? I know you got a bunch of them. No offense, you're 41, so you definitely got some stories.
Stories. See, you should have told me I would need to bring a story. I don't really have stories.
I
do bits, like short little 1-minute jokes that collect into a bit and then make a story.
The joke is a story, though.
It is.
Like I'm talking about. All right, so let's say whether it be in a dating app, whether a girl try to get you to pay for her for a dinner that she didn't want to put out. You know what I mean?
Well, I haven't been to the movie theater in a while, because
got
it shut down. Last time I was at a movie theater, I saw there was a little person working concession. You know, little person here, right?
I got you. It's the M word. Go ahead.
Yeah. I went to get some popcorn. He went over to the popcorn bin, and there was a ladder. He walked up and started scooping up, right, the popcorn, right? Then he slipped, and he fell into all the popcorn. Head first, he's kicking. He was screaming and shit like it was burning. Anyway, he was calling for help, and a fellow employee saw what was happening, and rolled his eyes. And that's when I knew this shit has happened before. This is not his first time tumbling into all the popcorn. They finally got him out of there, and he went back to get my popcorn. He scooped it. It was the same popcorn he was just
laying
in.
it? Oh, no. Y'all done lost y'all damn mind.
His body was in it. Like, I don't want this.
And it's before COVID. Niggas was tripping before COVID. No, you gonna make all that popcorn. We throwing all this away and remaking it.
Yep.
But I'm pretty sure he rolled his eyes because he realized, man, you costing us money. You landing all that popcorn. You know how much popcorn is at the movie theater? $20 a bucket.
Yep.
And it might be a small, and it's $20, and a large is $50. So you costing them too much money. That's where the movie theaters make most of their money is concessions.
I heard that AMC hasn't actually made money in like a decade. They've been struggling.
Well, they damn sure struggling now.
You got $45 hot dogs. You can't make money.
Nah, first of all, shouldn't nobody be buying no $45 hot dogs. Yeah, niggas wilding. Mm-hmm. We wind it down, man. Go ahead, get your water, man. A little thirsty in here. I don't want him to pass out. He was blinking too much earlier, and when you at 41, you blink too much, nigga. He might close his eyes.
Yep. Diabetes.
Nigga, like, I'm like, yo, you good?
Yeah. I probably should get a checkup at some point. I ain't been to the doctor in a while.
Black people, we don't go to the doctor. George Lopez had the funniest joke in his recent special. Where his wife made him go to the doctor, and he blamed his wife for getting sick because he said, before I went to the doctor, baby, I didn't have cancer. So now I'm sick now, baby. What the fuck? Like, I could have stayed at home if I was going to do that and that is before I left.
George Lopez had cancer?
Nah, I forgot what it was. It wasn't George. He didn't have cancer, but it was a
something
joke.
Else. Yeah.
But look at it on Netflix. It's funny.
Okay.
I fuck with George Lopez, man. I hope I get to meet you in the future. I was supposed to, but I chose some dumb shit over meeting you, man. I'm gonna meet you in the future. Please believe that. Another question again. Why do you grind so hard, man? I know you kind of said it. You getting up to age, you ain't got no choice. But what's another reason why you go so hard, bro?
Well, I got a daughter too.
Oh, you got a kid?
I got a 6-year-old. That's my motivation right there. I want to be successful. She's expensive, and I want to be successsive enough to do what I need to do to provide. So that's the motivation, and I just got to keep putting out content, keep trying to book gigs, and make it happen with comedy or blackmail.
He said some got to give. He said, you see how he said a comedy or blackmail? Like
crime. I like the way you plan this. If you plan a bank robbery, let me know, because it seems like you got it together. You be able to plan a dope ass bank robbery.
I told my girl this, and she still don't get it. Like, for me to follow this dream of entertainment, like it ain't something that I honestly, God truth, I wish I can just give me a 9-to-5 and be good, but it's just not in me.
Yeah,
it's not many, and I tell her, like, if I was back home, I would be doing crime. Like, how I plan this out, nigga, it'd be like Ocean's 11 in this bitch. Yeah, we gonna get away with the crime. It's gonna be like a movie. But I decided, I'm gonna go ahead, go about it this way, and do things like this, man, because I know I can, be productive. Because I even tell people all the time, a legit criminal. I ain't talking about the little low level street criminal. I'm talking about a legit mastermind criminal, drug dealers, kingpins. They smart.
Right.
If they take that same energy and do some other business with it, they could have been done it. And some of them do make the transition. Some of them don't make it out, but some do. And so I just decided, if I was to do a crime, I'd probably be like the kingpin running shit, but it's just not my cup of tea, because I don't want to be looking over my shoulder.
Right.
Worried about who trying to rob me, because I'm going to shoot you first and ask questions later. This is just a St. Louis mentality.
It's hard to get out of the game, right? Once you get in, you can't really get out quickly.
Yeah, and you can't be, and what they say, you can't be a halfway crook. You can't be halfway in the game, halfway out, because, you can't do that. You see what happened to 6ix9ine. He wasn't even no real crook, but he played it, got people jammed up, and then he tried to come back, and he was booming for a little minute, but people was like, I can't fuck with him. Because at the end of the day, it's about popularity, and snitching is an instant popularity killer. That's the only reason my guy. If he could have got out without telling, he would still be hot. Keep it G. Whether he faking or not, because a lot of fake gangsters out there. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. Yeah. We're going to go ahead and continue to wind down. Talking about my guy, Devin Clark. We just going a little bit over. What is something you I didn't ask you this. What is something you would tell folks who think they want this life but don't?
Well, they think they want it, but
as
they
in,
don't really.
As in, like, people who think they want to be an entertainer and everything else, but they really don't.
Well, if you really don't, what the hell?
So I say this because now the new wave is that everybody is trying to be an influencer of some sort. Everybody trying to think that they have talent, but a lot of people don't have talent.
Well, I'd say you need to have patience, because it could take a long time. Unless you get lucky, it could take a long ass time. I'm talking about years of consistent output of whatever content you're trying to do, whether it's influencing, whether it's comedy, music. Music is a tough game too. But I'd say you got to be consistent, and you got to be prepared for failure and then rejection, but just keep going, and don't have relationships. I mean, really, you got if you got a girl, make sure she's supportive, or your man, or whatever. You got to have that support. Otherwise, she's not gonna understand the amount of time it takes to put into comedy.
I try to explain this to my shorty. I love her to death. She don't even understand it. Like, you know what I'm saying? But this shit takes up a lot of my time, and I don't think it is conducive to her. Don't get me wrong. I understand what you're saying. Like, I probably shouldn't, but the other part of me is trying to try something new and trying to do this thing. But she still doesn't understand that this job does not turn off. If someone calls me today, we got a script for you in Atlanta, D.C., overseas. It's not like I'm finna to really talk to you about it. I'm gonna talk to myself and God about it and figure out what I need to do. But for you to say, I'm not sure, you don't really, no offense, you don't really have a say on what goes on.
You don't need her permission.
Because and the sad part about it is when the money start rolling in, you're gonna shut the fuck up. The only reason why she talking now is really the money ain't coming in right now. I'm a struggling comedian, so donate please. But when the money start rolling in, she, you know what, just do your thing. Oh my goodness. So she's a halfway crook in supporting me because she was here early and she left. Remember I said in the video, my girl will be here. Where you see her? Again, she gonna see this. It don't matter. It's a no chill session. I love it, but it is what it is. The last thing I'm gonna ask you, man, if you could do anything in the world and you didn't have to work, what would it be?
Okay, well, I would make movies, man. I would make weird ass movies.
So you was an actor?
No, as a producer, I like to produce shit.
Okay.
I would have an idea. I'd be like, I wouldn't even write the script. I'd just write like a log line. Like, yo, bank robbing werewolves, make it happen. Here's $10 million, go make it. Like, put Mario Van Peebles in it, make it happen.
He's skipping steps, but if you got money like that, you can skip steps. I do wish what you call that, a wealth of money for my guy so he can make those steps. Because you damn sure need money to just say, here go idea, write it, figure it out, and make it happen.
Yeah.
Because actually my guy from St. Louis, I don't have the ability to write. I don't even like writing. I barely like reading, but I do read, by the way. I'm articulate. I went to college. But I having him write my scripts.
Okay.
So if you need somebody to write your scripts, I don't know if he'll write it the way you want to write it, but once you kind of break bread, he will does it because he has the abstract mind as a Jordan Peele. So he definitely has that motive. So when you see, I might put you on one of my new scripts. So you writing 5 scripts for me.
It's features? You writing feature length?
These are not feature length. These are short.
Like sketches or short films?
These are short films. But I'm trying to do what they did with the new Fresh Prince thing, where they made a film like short film, and it's like a preview, and then they end up getting picked up. I don't know. I don't know the particular term. It's a term for that. I don't know it right now. My boy Steve knew it, but there's a term for that. And so with these short films, I'm trying to get a feature. And then once I get a feature, trust and believe, it's going down. Please believe.
Yeah. Like shorts can be like, I think, I don't know, it's called converted or something, but remade into a feature or like.
Because then you can write more detail what it can be.
Yes.
And so please believe it, and this also will help your reel too. Because this when I'm doing when I tell you, my bruh, is you living.
Nice. Okay. I'm down.
Cool. Also, and this is the last question for the day before we let my guy Devin Clark go. He getting sleepy. I see it. If it's something you can tell your younger self, what would you tell yourself?
Oh my God.
I know that's a deep. This nigga that's too deep, nigga. Let me.
That's a good question.
That shit.
Well, okay. First thing I would tell myself is, if my younger self, like 16, I would tell myself to get into comedy ASAP. Because back then I was into music. I was doing jazz.
Oh shit, you do jazz?
Yeah, but it was like, it wasn't what I should have been doing. I should have been doing comedy. I should start early.
I got you.
But I don't know. Maybe that wasn't part of my path. I don't know. But if I had that opportunity, I would say, hey, man, start doing comedy and check out these lottery numbers. Bam. Get that money, little Devin. And leave Stacy alone.
Oh, shit. He putting out names.
I just said first name.
All right. It's your boy, JD No Chill. It's my guy, Devin Clark, and it's been a No Chill session. We out.
And what up? This is Devin Clark, and this is a No Chill session.